How do the cards work with spark machines? Or more importantly, how do the granule cards work with cold spark machines? Let's be specific. How do they work? They work like this. One card equals the amount of time generally it takes to use a full packet of granules. For this example, you have a 200 gram pack of granules and you have one card that puts 15 minutes of time on the machine. And when you ask, what is the time on the machine is going to operate regardless. However, there's a locking device or a limiter on the logic board that prevents the machine from operating unless that card is scanned into the machine, which the card is an RFID communicator with the machine that says, I'm allowing you to work 15 more minutes. Some machines are only allowed to work 4 minutes. Those machines are the Sparkular Minis, and those take 50 gram packs. I'm kind of jumping all over, but I want to make sure you understand the concept because this is a conceptual question. Now, what ends up happening though is you have a fixed amount of time with the card, but you have a granule pack that really isn't a fixed amount of time. Depending on how many times you use the machine, how long you use the machine, how fast the little motors in the machine are turning. Every machine is slightly, just a little bit different. I didn't know the word for that, but you get it. So when you have something that's fixed and something that's not fixed, what's gonna end up happening is this. Let's say you use the machine 3 times. You fully expend and use all the granules 3 times. So 200 grams, 200 grams, 200 grams. Now you've used 3 cards. Well, what's gonna happen after 2 or 3 times, maybe even after 1 time, is you're gonna use your granules up, but you're gonna have extra time on the machine. So let's say that you used it 3 times. After those 3 times, typically you would have 12 to 15 minutes for the case in point of this video. Let's say 12 minutes, 12, 24, 36. You're gonna have 36 total minutes on the machine. Well, out of 200 gram packs, after using 3 of those packs 3 times, you get what I'm saying? What's gonna happen is you're probably gonna have 6 minutes or 8 minutes left over on the machine. Maybe 10, maybe a little bit more. The more minutes that are left over, the better it works for you, because we offer granules specifically for you to put into that machine without having to purchase a granule and card set. Other companies won't do this, but we understand that this is a technical issue, if you will, or just an annoyance. And why keep adding time to your machine when you're gonna use it 50 times and you got 2 hours of time left? Just an example, probably not likely, but you've used all your granules up and you just want more granules. So I hope that you understand the concept, because when the cards and the machine are used together, that is what happens when you use these multiple times. Certain machines are going to give you an E8 code. That means you need to put another card to the machine and activate the machine again. Certain machines take certain cards, certain brands take certain brand cards that are specific to that brand. You cannot use a card more than twice. Wrong. You cannot use a card more than once. Just want to make sure that you're paying attention there. One card is a one-time use, and then the card is trash. You can throw it away. The granules, obviously those are a one-time use. You don't want to be using granules again. So I hope this answers the question on how the cards and the machines are relevant to each other. The machine is going to operate, just recapping again, the card just puts time on the machine and says, I'm authorizing you to work for X amount of minutes. And then of course the granules, you can put the granules in as much as you want with the machine. So really just think of this as the card is really what you're purchasing along with the granules. The granules, you can add as many granules as you want to the machine, but without a card, the machine's not going to continue to work. I hope that answers your question on how a card and granule pack work together. This is CryoFX.